Hello, and welcome to today's edition of Tools of the Trade. My name is Larry Leach, and today I'm going to be talking about cameras. With the increase in technology, there's a lot more camera options available out there today for video producers and video developers who are working with a low budget or maybe even no budget at all. Some of the different things I'm going to talk about, or cameras I'm going to talk about today, you have your point and click cameras, cell phones, which are increasingly popular with their video function. I have a camcorder that is tape-based. We have a pocket cam, which is very inexpensive and also becoming a lot more popular today. And last, I'm going to talk about the hard drive-based camcorder, which is also becoming a lot more popular. I'm going to talk about each one individually and go over some of the pros and cons that I have experienced in using each type of camera. The first one I'm going to talk about is the point and click. The point and click cameras obviously are very convenient. They're small. You can keep them in your pocket. You can move about with them and get video footage very quickly. This would be ideal for your mojos, which are mobile journalists, maybe even people that are doing videos for family functions, events. So again, it's very convenient. You have removable storage, oftentimes in the form of an SD card. The storage size has increased tremendously. I've seen some SD cards upwards of 128 gigabytes. Could be a little bit costly for the storage, but if you're around 8 or 16 gigs, it's not going to cost you very much at all. A camera like this, maybe it'll cost you anywhere from $60 to $100, depending on the brand and where you get it from. But again, it is very convenient, very easy to pick up video footage, especially if you're trying to do it on the go. The one drawback of a point and click camera oftentimes is the audio. This particular camera has a small microphone right here in the top corner. Let's see if I can zoom in on it so you can get a look at what the microphone looks like. So on this one right here, you have two little holes. You have two little holes right there that pick up the audio on this particular camera. Now, the reason this could be problematic is because it definitely has an effect on the audio. If you are trying to shoot a video where sound is really important, then obviously this could be a drawback and could be detrimental to your finished product. Being a built-in microphone, it's very difficult to pick up specific sounds. It's very difficult to pick up clarity. It's going to pick up sounds that are around you. If you're out in traffic or if there's external noise going on around you, it's going to pick that up as well. So if you're just shooting a quick video, something that you may post online for like a blog or a webcast, then this obviously is a very convenient, inexpensive way to go. However, if you are working on a project, say for example a short film or an interview where sound is very important, this may not necessarily be the best choice for you. But again, a point and click camera is a very inexpensive option for those video developers who can utilize the features that it offers. The second one I'm going to talk about is the cell phone. This right here, I know it looks kind of bulky. I have a protective case on it. This is a Razr Max by Motorola. It actually shoots in HD, so you have good quality video that you're able to get out of it. A lot of people are using iPhones today. Some people are even using iPads, which also offer pretty good video. There are a lot of venues that showcase the work that people have done on cell phones. There is a film festival that is exclusive to people who use iPhones for developing their film. But again, if you are a mobile journalist, if you are a blogger, and you're looking for a way to get quick video, then this is a great way to pick up that quick video. Sound could be an issue with some mobile phones. There are accessories for the iPhone and some of the other mobile phones that are out there that will allow you to get good, clean audio, use external microphones. Some mobile phones also will accommodate external lenses or DSLR lenses and adapters that allow you to use different ones. These things will increase the video quality, maybe even give you options to zoom in and out on the things that you're doing video with. This is pretty bare bones except for the case that's around it. But again, it gives you an HD option of shooting video to give you good quality. With the point and click and the mobile phone, you are also able to take that removable storage and put it onto a computer to use for post-production, editing, to also add elements to your video projects you're working on. So mobile phones, most people have them. If you're using a mobile phone, chances are you have a pretty good, especially a newer one, chances are you have a pretty good camera on there to use for video recording. The third one I'm going to talk about is a tape-based camera. Now these are starting to become a little bit more rare in video production. Obviously, you have your mini DV tapes that you would put into it, and you would use this to record your footage. This particular camera, like some of the most recent models, also offers you the option of recording on an SD card. So this particular camera, I'll zoom in on it for you to take a look. On the bottom of the camera, right here where my finger's pointing, you have a slot for an SD card. So in addition to recording your footage onto a tape, you also have the option of recording onto an SD card. So you have a digital storage version as well as a tape backup for your project. A lot of the past projects I used a tape-based camera, so I was able to go in and recapture that video footage if the footage ever became lost that was stored on a hard drive. Or if the hard drive malfunctions, then you have tapes to go in and pull that footage from. Usually gives you pretty good video quality. This particular camera is just standard definition, so you do miss out on the HD video that is available on a lot of current cameras. But this particular camera does give you several different options. It has microphone input, it has USB connector, so you can plug it in directly to your computer. It also has a FireWire input, so you can turn it into a VCR for capturing onto the computer directly from the camera. So if you are a video editor, then it does give you different options as far as getting the footage from the tape onto the computer. But it also has a decent audio with a microphone input, and microphone input goes on this side, so you do have a couple accessory options that are built into this particular camera. These things are starting to get a little bit more rare, like I said. Chances are if you're looking for one, you're going to have to look for one that's used. It's going to run, I'd say, anywhere from $200 to $400 depending on the brand and the model that you select. But again, it's pretty inexpensive, a little bit more bulky than your phone or your point and click. However, very inexpensive to use and get you some decent quick footage. This right here is going to be individuals who are either just brand new to using camcorders, looking to get started, new to video production, just have some introductory level skills that they're trying to improve. So that's the tape-based camera. Has external battery. You can charge it as you go. You can get extra batteries. Not a bad option, but compared to some of the other options that are out there, it may not necessarily be the choice for a lot of videographers today. The fourth one that I'm going to talk about, this is the Kodak Play Touch. Looks kind of like a point and click, kind of like a cell phone. However, this is a dedicated video camera, and it shoots in 1080p, which is your highest quality, high definition. It also is a 5 megapixel camera if you do wish to take pictures as well. This particular model has a pretty nice size screen for you to shoot your video. Let me see if it's charged up. This one looks like it's not charged up, but it has accessories that are made for it that you can attach onto it. They're not DSLR lenses, but they are smaller lenses that have a magnetic connector that you can put onto the front here, and you're able to get out and shoot decent video. Again, it's HD quality. Some of the pocket cameras today also have Wi-Fi built in, so if you are a blogger, webcaster, a person that wants to post your video footage to YouTube right after capturing it, if you're in range of a Wi-Fi connection or Wi-Fi signal, you can log right in to your account from the phone and post it immediately. So for those who are big on social media and posting videos, this is definitely a good choice Facebook, YouTube, Flickr. You can send videos via email. So if you're a mobile journalist, a person that's on the go, or if you're a citizen journalist who happens to come across breaking news as it's happening, definitely a good way to capture some video and share this information in these video with your friends or anyone else that may be interested in seeing what you've captured. This particular camera is going to run you about $100, $120, again, depending on where you purchase it from. The point and click, I'm not sure if I mentioned the cost of this. Yes, I did. So point and click, about $60 to $100. Cell phone, depending on who your carrier is and where you're at as far as your plans, is going to dictate how much that costs. These right here, the camera-based, tape-based cameras, again, it's going to run you maybe $200 to $400, depending on where you get it from. The last camera that I'm going to talk about is the camcorder with the built-in hard drive. A lot of the new built-in hard drive camcorders, this is also HD, so that is one of the advantages it has over the old tape-based camera. You know, this is just standard definition. This gives you the high definition. However, it does use what's called the AVCHD format. It's a compressed high definition format. Depending on what video editing software you use, there could be some issues getting this footage into your computer. The format that is compressed to works natively in Premiere, the new Premiere, I'd say 5.0 and higher. Final Cut 7 is going to have some problems. You're going to have to convert it to either QuickTime or .mov or MP4 format. If you're using Final Cut X or Final Cut 10, you should be able to import it in there directly. Again, it gives you excellent quality video. The compression is good so that you're able to keep your high quality even though it's a compressed format. This particular camera has microphone input, HDMI output. It also has USB where you can connect it to your computer. Let's see, I believe it also has audio video input and output. But because it's a hard drive based camera, you don't have to capture from it. You can connect it directly to your computer with the USB input and drag the files directly into your editing computer. So this also is a pretty small option, easy to handle, convenient for webcasters, your mobile journalists, videographers, but because it gives you the high definition, this is also an option that brand new filmmakers, beginning filmmakers, maybe even some of your indie filmmakers might consider depending on the size of project that they're trying to work on. So these are 5 different camera options that are pretty inexpensive for video developers. Depending on the type of project you're working on will dictate which one of these would work best for you. So make sure that you do a little bit of research on the cameras that you're interested in purchasing. If you're looking to go out and get one, again, you have your hard drive based camcorder, your pocket cam, you have a tape based camera, your cell phone may be an option, and then the point and click. But the one thing that you want to definitely keep in mind is regardless of the camera that you get, knowing how to work it is probably the most important thing of all. If you get a very high-end camera and you do not know how to work it, you're not going to have very good results as far as your footage and the video that comes out of it. However, if you have an inexpensive camera and you understand all the features, the intricate details, how to operate it, you're going to have a pretty good product in the end. So again, regardless of the one that you choose, make sure that you spend some time getting to know the camera, get to know the different features, whether it zooms in and out, how well it performs in lighting, depending on the lighting situation you're going to be dealing with. But again, there's a lot of options out there. These are just 5 of them, something to keep in mind as you go out and you look for cameras to work on your video production projects.